People, what's up? I'm back again. Part 2, day 2 of this holiday season podcast. This time we're talking about a little something different. Now we're talking about the pouring of the spiritual gifts that are being poured right now as I speak. But unfortunately, some of us have our umbrellas up. Just will not let it touch. None of that good rain touch you. That good water, that spiritual bathing, that baptism, I should say, of the mind, of course. So we're going to get into why and how the spiritual gifts are being poured and how you can receive them and know that you're being received through the spiritual gifts, that you can activate their energy, their power. Cosmic Awareness. That book right there. All right. Can't state it enough. The first chapter is the awakening. And I quote St. John's 3:12. If I have told you earthly things, and ye not believe them, then how shall ye believe when I tell you heavenly things or spiritual things? You know, upgrade, all about healing self. As you heal, you upgrade your sights, your thoughts, your smell, your touch, your taste. You gain control over your appetite, over your body, over your actions. A lot of the cosmic awareness and its healing principles evolve with healing you. All right, but we got to be careful because we're caught up in the taskmaster's whip that keeps us down into this this lowly state, our lower chakras, this survival state that, you know, birds are protected, roaches are protected, insects, fish, everything's protected by, you know, some type of creator. So why don't you think you are? But getting into that, listen up. This is what the taskmaster's whip is doing. Don't let them get you.
Yeehaw! They moving us in like cattle. Moving us in. Moving us out. They hiring us. They firing us. Oh, it's getting bad out there. Taskmaster's whip. He's catching all types of wreck. But we come to stop him. Minds combined. Yo.
Minds combined, baby.
It's the taskmaster's whip. His whip, and his way. Don't slip, or you'll pay. It's the taskmaster's whip. His whip, and his way. Don't slip, or you'll pay. Some sell drugs, some act like thugs, some rough like rugs, burn you with slugs. No hugs, but pound street signs broken down, found the truth orientated. The strugglers who made it, the patient who waited while the haters, they hated. We created formats, high velocity rap, devil traps. One foremost nap, living off the master's crab with the whips on our back. I say your system must collapse, but then they slap. Assign advisory design as they find me rhymes. Not according with guidelines like minds explode, blossom and unfold. Abstract mode, biters can't hold. The load's too much, the whip can't touch. Don't slip, no crutch. Stay hip, don't rush. Build it and crush, and on his way is a must. I say it's the taskmaster's whip. His whip, and his way. Don't slip, or you'll pay. It's the taskmaster's whip. His whip, and his way. Don't slip, or you'll pay. Controls your news, house of products you use, vitamins you choose, cigarette and booze. Moves take aim, direct your brain. The whip can lame those not playing the game. Chain physical, spirit miserable, and itself can't grow, leaves you most vulnerable. Spirit and head, kept when dead. Keep fed, angelic wings spread. Instead of the hell, the Leviathan got spell. Whisper things I tell, connected like Dell. To reveal the whip, the oppressor's grip. Through the political climate, we fall and slip. Who's hit? Solar phase, that minds ablaze. Celestial rays, rhythmic paths get paid. The slaves of the day, the masses that play. The beast system stays control him by days. I say the taskmaster's whip, his whip, and his way. Don't slip, or you'll pay. It's the taskmaster's whip, his whip, and his way. Don't slip, or you'll pay. Some steals and robs, some are 9-to-5 jobs, some gangsters and mobs, and ours like Calvin and Hobbes. Nods to the fattest, not always the baddest, or the calmest, or the maddest, or with tales of the saddest. Wrongs, billion Africans gone, the trading goes on, athletes sold like thongs, King Kong owners in pockets. Huge profits, massive layoffs, watch it. The stock skyrocket, my topic, cause and effect. Love or neglect, truth or a check, backstabbing or respect. Pick limited or infinite, belief or confident. It will inflict, thoughts get sick. Materialistic, good times, junk food for minds. Past the earth like climb, seek universal design. And find your place, essence of your race. And destiny your taste, and his whip you'll escape. Come on. It's the taskmaster's whip, his whip, and his way. Don't slip, or you'll pay. It's the taskmaster's whip, his whip, and his way. Don't slip, or you'll pay. It's 2000 and beyond. We're going into the next millennium. The taskmaster's whip still controlling stuff. We gotta get him. We got minds combined. Marlon the magician, mental maestro. We gon' do this. DC Maestro, don't you worry, come on. Taskmaster's whip, it's the taskmaster's whip, his whip, and his way. Don't slip, or you'll pay. It's the taskmaster's whip, his whip, and his way. Don't slip,
or you'll pay. Yeah, that's the type of climate we're in right now. Don't slip if you want to. The taskmaster's coming, smacking brothers, niggas on the back, ow, hurting them. All right, but let me get back to it. So, talking about today, how the spiritual gifts are being poured. But before I even go on to that, have you been listening to the Teleline news? I try not to listen to it anyway. I really don't get much off it, because they don't share what I share, what I need to know. But my algorithm on my Facebook account, because all I do is spiritual stuff on it's spirituality and natural living on my Facebook. All I got is science on it. It's all science. And so I get every little bit of science. So, of course, the sun has been erecting massive amount of solar flares that's been hitting the earth, right? So these solar flares affect us consciously, spiritually, all right, mentally, as far as what's going on in our minds, where we're going, what do we think of where we're at, all right? So I was just telling you about the taskmaster's whip. Yesterday, we talked about fantasy and reality and how most people ain't even in the same conscious zone that where we should be in, as far as knowing and not believing. All right, we got to get rid of belief. Belief has been killing us for years. All right, belief is why we stayed in slavery. Belief is why Harriet Tubman said, yeah, I could have freed a lot more slaves if they knew they were slaves. Yeah, because we're trapped in this rigid system of belief. Oh, I need money. I need this. I need that. I mean, let's be real. A lot of us have everything we need. We just want shit. And that wanting is getting out of control. That wantingness, that harlot of wantingness will get you. It's in my book. Wantingness. Wantingness. Let's see. I want to read to you about this chick here and what she do. Pays a toll on you. Hold on. Oh, where are you? Hold on. Going through. Oh, there we go. So, when we're talking about wanting things, not needing things, just wanting things, bigger houses, bigger cars, more. Nothing is never enough, right? So when we talk about these things, this wanting feeling or emotion becomes so obsessive that it drains the very energies that you that the want which things that you want bring to you. So you won't even have the energy to enjoy it, what you have, because you're always in a state of what you want. You're never satisfied. That's a bad feeling. That's a horrible feeling. Never being complacent, peaceful, at rest, good. All right. But I do go over that in cosmic awareness. And I also talk about what's going on as far as why these spiritual gifts are being poured and how they're being poured. Okay, first we're going to go why they're being poured. In my book, I have a picture. Oh, it's very tough to see. But it shows how the circling of the square, the physical realm, how fire, earth, water, and air flow through each other. Then it goes out beyond, I call it the cosmic time clock. Breaks down the actual clock itself into the 12 zodiac signs. So each day, each hour of the day, 1, 2, 3 is the zodiac. And we move through these times and these periods. This all connects to what's going on. So we have these periods of every 2,160 years. Everyone, and we have 4 periods of those 2,160 years. One is sun, then it goes to moon, then sun, then moon. And at the end of that, there's a like a graduation of those beings that was been there through that 12,000 year cycle. Not even 12, six, no. What is it? 2,000 year, every 4 years. So it'll be about every 13,000 years. And then when you flip that into 26,000 years, that's another cycle. Then you flip the 26,000 years into 52,000 years, that's another cycle. If you could see it at the end, at the bottom, every 13,000 years, we move through a new realm, right? This just breaks it down from large to small, and then it gets even smaller. I try to show you how the zodiac signs and how the years work, how it progresses. Why is that important? Because we're coming up on the end of an age, right? They want to say, oh, it's the end of the world. They use world in the Bible and switched it with age. It's just the end of the age, all right? And this end of the age is we're coming out of a lunar phase, meaning lunar, less light, more darkness, more misunderstanding, more ignorance. So they want to be controlled. They understand that we're going into this solar phase. The solar phase causes the sun to heat up, causes the earth to heat up. We wouldn't even have winters right now if they weren't playing with the weather. I'm being real with you. There'd be no winters right now if they weren't playing with the weather. But everything they're doing is according to plan. Okay, but they don't know the plan, the Father's plan. In fact, the things that they're doing are going to start what they don't want to start, what they're trying to hold off, but they're helping it to come. But that's a whole nother story. So as these solar flares start to hit the earth, these solar flares are starting not only to heat the earth up internally as in temperature, but it's also heating up our consciousness so that we can move at a faster rate. We can absorb more. We can understand more. All right. That's a power that's being poured right now for you to understand, to know, not to believe. But the problem is you have to want to know. No one can make you want to know. If you're perfectly happy believing, like the 85ers, then hey, do you. Well, I'm telling you, the spiritual gifts are being poured right now for you to know. But to know, you have to investigate. You have to read. You have to have knowledge of self. You have to open your eyes. Not these two, but the third eye. Then hopefully at one point, all three will be open. So that's one spiritual gift. For you to be aware, for you to know this gift is out there right now for all to have. All you got to do is tap into it. You got to want it. That's one. All right. What are some other things? Once you can, you get a thing of like an emotional control or emotional guidance where it's going to point emotion a certain way where that emotion should be, even if it's anger. Just because it's anger doesn't mean you have to act angrily. So now emotions are going to take on a whole new realm because it's going to be mixed in with your consciousness, your emotions and your consciousness. On the lowest realm, your emotions and your consciousness kind of function similarly. One's going to bring on an emotion, and emotion is going to bring on a thought. Boom, 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 boom. But once you become consciously aware and you don't suppress your emotions, you just put them in the places they're supposed to be. Nothing is supposed to be suppressed. Okay. When they tell you, oh, you can't think about this. Oh, no, don't think about that in therapy because it's so hurting. You can't suppress anything. Everything has to be accepted. It is what it is. I got beat up. I got slapped. I mean, even something, I got raped. I got shot. I got hit by a car. I had a heart attack. You got to accept what it is for what it is. But the issue is you have to learn the lesson. Everything that happens to you, there is a lesson. Everything. There's a lesson behind it. And if you don't learn the lesson, you're bound to repeat what happened to you again because you're not learning your lesson. That's life. That's how it's supposed to be for 9 ether beings. Because we're supposed to grow. This is supposed to be a small thing to a giant. Because once you get back into the infinite and the eternal, you be like, man, I can't believe I couldn't do better than that. Yeah, you get down in these meat suits. It's tough to reconnect, but not impossible. That's another spiritual gift. Okay, the reconnection. Spiritual gifts are being poured so you can reconnect back into self. Now, if you're letting Telelight Vision, Telelight Radio, what looks good, feels good, tastes good, sounds good, smells good, interrupt that, that's on you. There's not much, that's on you, but spiritual gifts are being poured for you to be reconnected back into self. Spiritual gifts are being poured so that you can have emotional control and put the emotions where they're supposed to be. You don't fight them. You don't try to put them in a box. You use the energy that where they're supposed to go. All right. That's 3. Okay. I'm just trying to explain to you how these spiritual gifts are being poured out, and it's an inner you. There's nothing anyone else can do with these things but you. And it has to come from the inner you, not the outer you. So if you're looking for stuff outside of you to happen, some big thing to happen. Whoops, excuse me. I got scared. My wife came through the back. I almost hit her with the karate chop.
Out the front door.
And there it is. So, like I was saying, see, anything can happen. Talk about the spiritual gifts. Boom. Something happens. You emotionally react. Takes away from what you're doing. Okay? So it happens to everyone, but we have to make sure that we are in control of our emotions. Why is these spiritual gifts being poured? Because they're trying to get you in a certain state of mind, a certain consciousness. Like I said before, you got to know God science so that you can get a God body so you can have God consciousness. And once you get the God consciousness, now you can understand the world that everybody else has experienced from the outside in, but you're from the inside out. That's another spiritual gift, that sight. You start to see shit. Might have been there the whole time, but you start to see it differently. Now you can hear things. People are talking, but what are they saying? Spiritual gifts. You'll say things from your tongue. You'll be like, "Ooh, where'd that come from?" Came from the inner you, that spiritual essence that goes through you, with you. All right? This is what I'm talking about with the spiritual gifts. Precession of the equinox. These timetables were wrong because we don't even know what time it is because they done messed up the calendar because it's supposed to be 13 months like we have actually 13 zodiacs, but that's a whole nother thing. I hate to get too deep into stuff because people don't really get it. But there's 13 months. It's supposed to be what it is, and those 13 months would add up to 364. And then every leap year, there'd be a lost day that we'd celebrate during the leap year before they changed it to this. And those 13 months, they would go directly with a woman's cycle. She could predict her cycle to the day. Because we're going with the rhythms of space. We're going with the rhythms of higher rhythmic evolutions and consciousness. We're rolling with that. That's another spiritual gift. We can now see how higher spiritual, physical groups are operating because we start to get this intense insight, this deep spiritual insight. That you can just see something happening, or you see it, but you see it in a whole different way because your mind is now interacting spiritually. These are the spiritual gifts that are being poured. Discipline, fasting. I mean, I could tell you this stuff all day long, but most people aren't going to do it. So they'll never reap the benefit for doing it. Never. Because they won't do it. Fasting, I gotta eat. You don't let somebody else, some doctor tell you that you gotta eat 3 times a day. The same people that are killing us through the food. The FDA, Food Drug Administration, will let anything through because they're trying to get that $1 billion industry of the hospitals. House sick peoples has nothing to do with getting you well. Nothing. All right? The psychologist trying to treat your depression. With what? With drugs, with side effects. Man, you can't even make this shit up. Everything they give you is fucked up. Everything. You need to have some type of internal healing mechanism. That's another thing I do on spirituality and natural living. I give up, heal thyself. I tell you the minerals you need to do what with. I show you the fruits you need to eat if this is what's going on. Diabetes, high blood pressure. All right. Any blood issues. Minerals to feed the liver. Milk fizzle. Minerals to feed the colon. Colon cleanse. All natural. All right. Get your lungs right. Asthma, you need a lot of ginger. Okay. Sea moss, bladder root. All that stuff will help your innards. Ashwagandha, circulation, pure cinnamon, cayenne pepper. All these things, you take them, boom, boom, boom. You get them in the natural form, put them in a little tea, bloop, 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 stir all that up. Oh, man, one of those is like a super toxin. I do it, give it to my kid. I take them every now and then because I don't really need it because I'm not eating like that. But it guarantees to get you right. So not only do you know how to heal thyself, you know how to heal others, you know how to be in peace. These are all spiritual gifts. Just being in peace, just not wanting shit for the sake of, these are all spiritual gifts. Most people say, no, that's just natural. No, not in this realm, not in this day and time. Going to sleep without sin. They done told you sin every day. That's a damn lie. They done told you karma is for everyone. That's a lie. Karma only is effect when you try to hurt someone else, when your intention is to hurt someone else. So if you do something to help someone, but you end up hurting them, it's really not on you. Your intention was to do good. It didn't work out. It happens, but that was your intention. Or someone's intention can be do bad and do good and think they're going to reap good from that. Don't work like that, player. Spiritual gifts, discernment. You'll know. You won't believe shit. You'll know you have two hands. You'll know. Okay? You won't believe in Jesus or believe in God. You'll know about these things. You'll know that either their Jesus exists or it didn't. You'll know that Jesus was an energy and not a person. And you have that energy in you. Why would you fight against me if you're a Jesus? I'm telling you, Jesus is in that energy. That Christ energy is in you. You got to perfect it and learn it. Why would you fight against me? Because some preacher told you that you got to beg somebody. You got to, oh, help me, Lord. Please forgive me. Oh, bless this, bless that, bless this. It's already blessed because you've touched it. Your mind has seen it. You got to tell somebody on that you, the God in you that you're about to eat, and ask, oh, could you please bless this food? It's already blessed. That's the mind state you need to have. Spiritual gift. Mind state that shit is already done. When you go to work, your path is already protected. Your day is already done in your mind because you already seen it. No issues, no problems. Spiritual gifts. And it's not to say that shit ain't gonna happen. It's gonna happen, but to you, it don't mean shit. Somebody else may freak out. To you, it means nothing. Because you know. Spiritual gift, peace. Beyond all physical peace. These are the things I'm talking about. This is the stuff I talk about, how to get there in my book. Can't state it enough. Barnes and Nobles. Amazon books. I don't write these things for profit. I actually write them for y'all. So you can get this science, get this knowledge of what's happening to us right now. I put it in music. I put it in poetry. Once again, I put it in words. However you want it. However this spirit comes down to me and says express it, that's how I express it. I give it my all. And I reap the benefits. I don't have everything, but I have what I want. I ain't poor, but I definitely ain't rich. Unless you talk about the spiritual gifts, then I'm absolutely rich because those are priceless. Can't put a monetary value on those. Priceless. And I want you to get to this priceless level where it's so priceless that nothing out here is worth. It can even touch it. There's nothing that you trade in for your spiritual gifts and your powers to know. Not to believe, because you can believe 100% wrong. Shit, belief getting us killed to this day. Believing. You know, everyone wants to blame Satan for this and Lucifer for that, but what have they really do? Lucifer's a liar. Satan's a liar. Well, no, they ain't like you the liar because Satan and Lucifer, that's an energy in you. That's that negative, destructive energy in you. Has nothing to do with a person. All right, these are everything. Most of the shit in the Bible are energies or thought patterns or things or ways you should not do things when they get chastised and God is saying don't do it. They're just trying to show you through a story how you shouldn't do, but now you done thought that shit is real. That's all real shit. And when you hear the truth, you still can't digest it. Just can't let it get in. You throw it right back up. Spiritual gifts touch you, you wipe it off, nigga. You get the towel, rinse it off. You don't even want it getting inside of you. And this is what we have to stop. This is where we have to grow. We have to be better. All of us. But the better starts on the inner us. It has nothing to do with nobody else. It ain't got nothing to do with your mama, your daddy, your girlfriend, your wife, your friends, your boss. None of that. It has to do with you getting better, you checking yourself, you seeing if you're getting to the next level or not. Because like I said before, either we getting better or we getting worse. And if you ain't moving, guess what? You ain't going nowhere. That's getting worse. So I don't mind us in the struggle. I know this struggle is eating us up, but, you know, The father's plan, you always have pawns. Rooks, king, queen. Everybody got to play their part. But I want for us that want to get to the realm of knowing, that know there's something's going on right now, that can feel the energy, but just can't put their doggone finger on it. Cosmic awareness. That's why I wrote it. All right. That's why I wrote it. So what does it start off with? The first thing it starts out, the upgrade is truly about healing. Without healing mixed with discipline, there can be no upgrade. Healing is very important because healing allows us to grow. Without growth, there can be no upgrade. So let's not get it twisted. All right. Growth is an unseen process. This happens on an unconscious level where one has to let go of what the past and or learn from an unpleasant memory or situation. I'm demonstrating this book away from you to heal the illness of the mind. Remember, I told you when you can't think right, depression, that's illness in the mind, and the sickness of the body, and strengthen your soul. All right. We as an ocean of people must heal together or apart. We are to go on to the next level of existence as we represent atoms, ATOMS, to atoms, ADAMS, in all beings. This is the power and the glory of the soul and the spirit. We must use it to detach ourselves from the clutches of the flesh. What are these clutches? St. John 3, verse 6. That which is born of flesh is flesh. That which is born of spirit is spirit. That's in the first paragraph of the first chapter of the book. Once you get there, once you open the book up and you start reading, it should take on a life of its own. All I can say is get it while you can get it now. Amazon books, Barnes and Nobles, get it while you can get it now before it's too late. Because once the book starts taking off, I don't know what to tell you. All right. So just a quick recap of the spiritual gifts that are being poured. We have the spiritual gift of emotional control, so that you can control your emotions, not hide them, not push them in a corner, use them for what they are. Because they're building blocks or their emphasis to move something, to make you move in a certain direction. Your emotions, clarity, discernment. These are other spiritual gifts. You can see what is clearly being seen. Your eyes get an upgrade that you see stuff that you haven't seen before. All right. Hear things you haven't heard before. All right. These spiritual gifts are being poured, but it starts on the inner you. It's always going to start and end on the inner you. You have to work on you. All right. And I know it's tough because you've been taught or trained your whole life that everything is on the outside. Everything is on the outside. God out there somewhere in the sky doing something, looking out over you. But really? It's something that the slave master gave you. And if we're still in that slave master mentality, then there's not much I can say to help you. So that's why I just try to talk to my advanced people, my spiritual people that know that you're beyond any religion. All religions help you get to this level of spirituality. All right. That's what I love about my peoples. All right. Now, saying that, I'm going to conclude another one, but I'm not going to conclude it without some music.
Attacks, most can't react. Ignorance gets whacked.
When the mental attack, your mind attacks you, ignorance gets smacked around.
Most can't react. Ignorance gets whacked. Keep attacking. When the mental attack, most can't react. Ignorance gets whacked.
Let them in.
When the mental attack, most can't react. Ignorant gets whacked. Keep attacking. My gravity, force unescapable. My cosmic style's more capable. Lyrics expand to help the disabled. Welcome magnetic like satellite and cable. Hot deep state make me able to break out without no label. Inviting like food on the table. Enlightening minds combined on your radio. Fighting, conscious hip hop tighten, writing. His story clean, wiping, ripen. Seasoned, still writing. Black present liking, now we hyping. Overstanding darkness, I'm delivering. My pen, I need for melanin. Cosmic essence mixed with skin. Some starts have no end. Just training for perfection. Needed for each person. Some fence breaking, some women. To do the right thing, you must be willing. I'm talking to those who want to ascend, who see this wicked world as part alien. Greed and selfishness is the infection. Universal love is the medication, but it's beyond most mortal men who choose to win, live in sin, have sex with kin, follow ignorant trends, sell they soul just to blend, kill they neighbor just to spend, believe what they see and tell a lie vision, but the mental plays far above the rim, mixing with the gods and the seraphim. When the mental attack, most can't react, ignorant gets whacked, keep attacking. When the mental attack, most can't react, ignorant gets whacked, keep attacking. The mental attacks, quiet, under hacks, won't relax. Remember promises and past, broken, most unspoken, choking on bad decisions, holding. Material life looks golden, no soul in body, that's how you're rolling, folding. All hands that are stolen, God body's ruling, commas no fooling, rich. When the mental attack, even when I'm hoeing, grounded, even when I'm soaring, hounded from insight from the pouring, rounded, so no frictions occurring, just stirring, mental pot learning. The more I learn, the hotter it's burning, high temperature, but knowledge I'm yearning, Destiny's championship ring I'm earning, so all ignorance gets turned in. This goes out for all concerning. Another surgeon, general's warning. The man, woman, domestic, foreign. Time to see which line you're in. Righteous awakeness is your friend. Everlasting life or decaying sin. You can test it again and again, because it's hard to stop the destructive cycle. Use hip-hop, the power that's vital. Full cash crop, the streets go psycho. With hot blocks, the product moves slow. So stick up, the money must move. Get lit up, these bellies never full. Get hit up and used like a tool. Now sit up, fit between the system rules. When the mental attack, most can't react. Ignorant gets whacked. Keep attacking. When the mental attack, most can't react. Ignorant gets whacked. Keep attacking. Keep attacking, keep attacking, keep attacking, yo. Keep attacking, keep attacking, keep attacking, yo.
Oh, when the mental attacks. I don't know. I got kicked out for a minute. I hope it kept going, but. So, once again, spiritual gifts, guys, open up to them. The flares are here. It's going to happen in your mind. It's going to happen inside of you. That's why the revolution will not be televised. It's an inner experience. You heard it from me first. All right. If you're confused on those voices and the things that you're hearing, listen to them. Right? Unless they're telling you to do something demonic, that's the physical body talking to you, that you've been so well listened to, that you listen to all of that. Every time they tell you want something, need something, want food, want sugar, want drugs, wanting, that's that physical body. You can't leave. You got to entice that higher essence. That's telling, nah, leave that alone. We good. That's why fasting is so important. You leave all that physical, everything on the outside alone, and you focus on what's inside. Once again, thanks everybody. Like, share, tweet it, do what you do with it. I hope I can help the ones that needed the help the most. Thanks and bye.